everyone and welcome back to the channel. No, it's nothing. I'm Jam and let's get to it. So today we're diving on into the Goodreads tag, not to be confused with the last Goodreads tag we did, which was the Goodreads was wrong tag. It's not the same tag. Question number 1 in this tag is, what was the last book that you marked as read? And the last book that I read was Cinder from the Lunar Chronicles, which was like a little bit like a retelling of Cinderella, kind of. It was very interesting. I am definitely keen to dive into that series. One of my friends really likes it. There's like a specific book she really likes, and so I kind of want to get to that point. I don't remember what one it is though. Also, I feel like this is such like an old popular series that I just did not have the time for, and I really want to go back and have a look at it now. Number 2 in this tag is, what are you currently reading now? If you're new, I like to listen to an audiobook and read at the same time. Not at the same time, but have a bit of mixture. So like when I'm doing tasks around the home, I listen to a book, and when I'm winding down for the evening, I read. So the audiobook I'm listening to at the moment is Plain Bad Heroines, and the book I'm reading at the moment is The Ask and the Answer, which is in the Chaos Walking trilogy, which I am thoroughly enjoying. It's very interesting to me. I love Patrick Ness. Like, this is a newfound love. And then Plain Bad Heroines, I have never been more confused in my life. I feel like I would understand it more if I was reading it, but I'm listening to it and there's like many different timelines. I'm like, I'm just like, maybe if I just keep listening to it, it'll eventually make sense. Like, it is making sense to some extent, but I'm also like so confused. Also, it's horror, so I'm also highly like scared at the same time, which is maybe why I'm not taking in information. Number 3 in this tag is, what is the last book that you marked as TBR? And it's Dune. Oh my god. Like, I really enjoyed the movie. That's why I wanted to read the book. But the book, there's a lot of politics in it, and it takes a little bit to get to the point of things. I got up to like when the city was actually like kind of like probably what is defined as like the best bit of the book is when like the climax happens and like the city is kind of like on the verge of being taken over, and I'm like, I am bored. Like, I shouldn't be bored, but I am. I definitely want to go back to it though, because I don't want to leave it as like unread. Like, I want to finish it, but my god, I started it last year and I am drained. I don't want to go back there yet. Number 4 in this tag is, what do you plan on reading next? And I was saying before that I really am enjoying the Chaos Walking trilogy. I really am enjoying the sequel. I really want to get to the last one, but I definitely want to read this series like this year, because I read the first one and I was like, this world and like the world building and everything that's going on, the characters, I'm like, this is all so interesting to me. And like in the second one, it's like just delve deeper into that, and I'm like, oh, I'm like, maybe the bad guy's not really like the bad guy. Like, I kind of like those vibes, but I also feel like he is really the bad guy and it's not good news. But I really want to know like what's going on, because like I feel like we haven't gotten all the answers yet, and I want to know. Number 5 in this tag is, do you use the star rating system? And I sure do, but I also do take it with a grain of salt when I am using it and when I am looking up reviews, because I feel like with everything to do with books, my like perspective of things is always skewed, and also like people like just have different tastes as well. So like, you know, something that you really enjoy, other people aren't, you know? It's just the thing. Number 6 in this tag is, are you doing a reading challenge this year? Yes, I've marked myself down for 100 books. I've done it before. I think it was in 2022. I read 100 books, and now I want to do it because last year I only read 85 and I was a bit disappointed in myself. Are you in here with me? Look at my snugs. Look at my little baby cake. She's like, I want to get away from you. You're so annoying. Even though I came in here because I was interested. I love you. You're so fluffy and cute. She's like, I want to be part of it. Look, my tail's in it. Astrid. She's sniffing the camera. Number 7 in this tag is, what book do you plan on buying next? I'm like, hopefully none. That sounds so bad, but I do have a lot of books that on my shelves that I have not freaking read, and I keep buying other books. I'm like, I want to get through some of these. So there's like a pile of books that don't even fit in these that I'm just like, all of them, pretty much all of them are not read. I'm just disappointed in myself at this stage. Number 8 in this tag is, do you have a wish list? And I sure do, but it's way too long and it's ever growing, so I'm not gonna go through it. And it's just like, also like, my brain is just like, we want to get this book next, and then I see other books and I end up getting them and not the book that I wanted. They're like, it's too much, you know, sometimes. Overstimulated in a bookstore, can't do it. Number 9 in this tag is, do you have any favorite quotes and would you like to share them? And I absolutely do. One of my favorite quotes of all time, it's from Six of Crows, is said by Inej, and I have like contemplated getting it tattooed on me because I love it so much. Is better terrible truths than kind lies, because I feel like that is like a philosophy that I would like to live by, and what I feel like I want to be like told by others, even though like it's like kind of morbid in a way, but also like it's just like, I rather the truth than you to tell me lies, you know? And I just feel like it's very poetic in a way, and I just really like it. One of my favorite quotes of all time. Number 10 in this tag is, who are your favorite authors? My go-to girly is Becky Albertalli. I love her. Her books I can devour in days, mainly because I'm terrible at finishing a book in a day. But within like 2 to 3 business days, I can do it. I'm just like, I love her writing. It's always like so much fun. Also, it's like normally LGBT, and I love it because it's just like, I never had access to that sort of world and that sort of characters growing up. And I feel like, you know, I probably would have come to terms with who I am as a person a bit more quickly if I had like, you know, writers that were willing to like write about LGBT characters rather than just like have them as side characters. And I really like having them at the forefront, because I feel like a lot of people nowadays do fall into the LGBT plus community, and I feel like it's just they're a lot more relevant to our society now than when I was growing up, because it's just like, there was always like the gay best friend and you never really heard about them, you never really got their story. And I like that that's like more forefront now, and I like that like Becky's writing is just so amazing. I love it. Number 11 in this tag, which is also the last question in this Goodreads tag, is, have you joined any groups? And I have not, and I don't think I will. It's just more for tracking my success and friending people that I'm friends with and see what they read, because like, I like to know. Anyway guys, that's all I've got for you today. Please like, subscribe, because that is always nice, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.